Welcome back to the Bridge Winners Fantasy Challenge match. The Bridge Winners team, after 8 boards, has the lead, 21-8, and we have 4 more boards to go in the half and 16 more boards to go in the match. On board 9, Gavin is dealer and starts the auction off with a diamond. Gavin, would you please go ahead and take us through your auction?
Sure. I was a little bit too strong for 15-17 no trump, so I opened a diamond. My plan was, if my partner responded a spade, to rebid 2 no trump. I don't like rebidding 3 diamonds with like a mediocre 6-card diamond suit. Compared to 2 no, which when they're sort of I'm equally they're somewhat equally descriptive and as far as strength. So, but when partner responded a heart, I was not happy about it because I had no idea what I was supposed to bid over a heart. And then when my opponent overcalled a spade, I did a little happy dance because I got to make a support double. And now my hand was just going to be really easy to bid. Now that my partner knows I have 3 hearts, I can just show them 18, like some 18-point hand with 6 diamonds at my next call if I needed to.
I clicked on the little double. Can you see where it shows 3 hearts there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then the auction continued 2 spades. Steve, do you want to tell us about your 3-heart call?
Yeah, 3 hearts just as a competitive bid, because if I had a good hand, I could double 2 spades, which just says I have a good hand without direction necessarily. And 3 clubs, I assume, would be a game try. And 3 diamonds, I assume, would be natural. So I think 3 hearts, since I didn't double or bid 3 clubs, just says we have an 8-card hard fit or a 9-card hard fit, but I'm not really that interested in game.
So now, why would 3 clubs be a game try? What if you had like 4 hearts and long clubs and just wanted to compete to 3 clubs?
Well, I would play that way actually with Bobby, but I just would think undiscussed with Gavin that I couldn't be bidding a new suit at the 3 level that could get dropped.
Yeah, I would have taken 3 clubs as a game try for sure. But not that I think it should be that or anything, but I certainly would have taken it that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, Gavin, I guess you were not going to let Steve off the hook with that hand.
No, I was still doing my happy dance.
So what were you going to bid if you passed a heart? I'm taking you out of your happy dance.
I didn't. I honestly did not get there. What would I bid? No, I mean it's pretty close. It's still to me. It's still between 2 no and 3 diamonds. So I mean.
Yeah, I like 2 no. I mean, I think 2 no gives you the best chance to get to 4 hearts.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
The jack and a spade might be positional anyway, so. But you'd definitely be out of your happy dance.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got the. Now are they still playing Rusino against?
I think Joanne led
the
9 of something against me on like every single board so far.
And then all of your finesses won, so don't play
it. So you want to go ahead and take us through the play, Steve?
Yeah, well, the 9 of spades, I put up the jack just because, I don't know, Gib always does it against me, so I figured I might as well try it. And, and Danny won the ace, and he cashed the queen. And now he thought for quite a long time and played another spade. So I was pretty convinced, for many reasons, that hearts weren't 4-1. If Danny had a singleton heart or 4 hearts, it would have been a much easier play for him to give me the rough slough. And it looks natural to give the rough slough anyway. And also, if he had 4 spades and a singleton heart, knowing he has the ace, queen, 4th of spades, I would have expected him to bid 3 spades. So if he has 4 spades, he certainly has a doubleton heart, or 4 of them. But if he had 4 of them, then Joanne would have 6 spades and a stiff heart, and I would have expected her to beat to 3 spades. So all this added up to the king of hearts being onside and hearts being 3-2. So I just took a heart finesse.
Okay. So let's walk through that. Heart to queen, ace of hearts, getting the good news. Diamond, and now we're claiming.
Yeah.
Because you can rough dummies 2 diamonds with your 2 hearts, and so that's the rest of the tricks. So this was 4 hearts making 4, not vulnerable, for plus 420. In the other room, where they play weak no trumps, so strong no trump was never an option, they opened also with 1 diamond. Who wants to take us through this auction? Ari or Eugene?
So this was the interesting case because they don't play support doubles. Since they play a weak no trump, presumably their double shows strong no trump values is my guess. Although in this case, I'm not sure why they couldn't bid 1 no with that hand. But in any case, it went. Basically, North had Gavin's. She had Gavin's problem, given that she didn't play sport double, so she chose to bid 3 diamonds, and now Eugene felt he needed to bid 3 spades quite reasonably. He didn't know that I had overcalled this complete piece of trash, and so nobody had anything else. Nobody could double, fortunately. So.
As I watched this hand and your intrepid 3-spade contract, I was, wondering aloud who should double this. Any thoughts? Is this really a nobody can double?
I'm surprised North didn't start with double showing a strong no trump to begin with. They don't play support doubles. Double shows a strong no trump.
I don't know what the double shows, but it's just a good hand, I think.
Yeah, I think on their auction it seems impossible for anybody to double.
Okay. Well, go ahead and take us through the play. So Ari, you were playing this, so go ahead and take us through the play, please.
Yeah, there wasn't much to the play except just to watch them cash their tricks while I followed, just be happy I'm not double. And, they missed the game, and I think we ended up winning only 3 imps on the board because I was down 3. So ace of diamonds, queen of diamonds, diamond ruff, 9 of diamonds looked like it was interest in a heart shift, so I was pretty sure the ace of hearts is on my left. So I ducked the heart, and then they believe they cashed the heart, and they probably cashed some more clubs at this point.
Aren't you always happy when they catch the ace after you duck and they win the queen? Like you feel like, all right, I didn't get that one wrong.
Yeah. It would have been a very, interesting play of the 9 of diamonds with the queen of hearts and not the ace. Because I knew, she had plenty of values in the other suits also. So then cash the king clubs, ace of clubs, and from here I was finally able to rough high and draw trumps. So we're down 3, and I believe we won 3 imps on the board.
Those are good teammates that will save you when you're down 3 vulnerable.
So is that usually your style to overcall that red against white, or you just felt like doing it?
Yeah, it's usually my style, just because in practice it seems pretty rare that it hurts, and there's all these negative inferences from not overcalling that I feel like you just sort of have to do. And if I didn't have 10-9-8 of spades, I wouldn't overcall it. Look, I didn't want a partner to not lead a spade against 3-no because I didn't overcall. That was my thinking.
Yeah, I think it's pretty reasonable. I'm not sure whether it's best in the long run or not. I think it's right on the borderline.
Anyone else?
It's certainly on the bubble for me. You're going to turn a plus score into a minus score when partner overcompetes some. You have a lot of losers. There's a lot of downside. It's not like you have a hand you really want to end up declaring. You don't have you're not dying. You're for a spade lead. It's like you want a spade lead. I don't know. This one's pretty close for me, and I'm out there with overcalls, but the 5-3-3-2 with the scattered values, vulnerable underneath the probably strong no trumper on my left is, I'm not. I have to say this one's close.
Okay.
If I didn't have the 8 of spades, I wouldn't overcall. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, that seems about right. Without the 8 of spades, I definitely wouldn't do it, and with it would depend on my mood.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so win 3 brings the Bridge Winners team's total up to 26 to 8 for the challengers, bringing us to board 10.